Hi, my name's Andrew and this is Wild Eyre. It covers more than 1.2 million hectares on the west coast of Eyre Peninsula in South Australia, and it is bigger than many countries around the world. Wild Eyre is an ambitious conservation project that has achieved remarkable success since it began in 2007. We're halfway through a 50-year plan and we need your support to keep it going. We are community, farmers and environmental management groups who work together to conserve some of the most spectacular yet fragile land, coast and wildlife on the planet.
The landscapes and the seascapes we have here are like nowhere else really. Just such diversity. You know, the limestone rolling hills and then the big granity outcrops and really thick mallee scrub and then your sheoak grassy woodlands. And on the coast you've got your protected bays and nice little secluded sandy beaches and then huge cliffs on the other hand and wild raw ocean energy.
Half the land mass is still natural vegetation, half is farmed, so there's a good balance there. The sea is a unique place, the bountiful nature of it, but also the clean nature of it.
Natural systems are dynamic and we have to understand how to manage the dynamics of it. You have to maintain as high a level of that diversity as you possibly can.
We've had private landholders, council, traditional owners, national parks all working together to try and sort some of these common problems we've shared around access management and fragile coastal environments and ecosystems.
Really enthusiastic landholders who are all working together to have really positive outcomes for the environment in this region.
There's not a whole lot of baseline data. It's not like we can look back 200 years and see all the bird lists and the different habitat types and get an understanding of what used to be here.
We're at the stage now where we can actually look at changes in the condition of the bush under different management regimes.
They're growing with the program because they're giving back to Munda, which is giving back to country. They're loving it. You look at their faces every day and they're smiling.
Get people out of town, back onto country, back into healthy living. It's critical, it's really important. The training and work skill development is really linked to the workplace. So we've tailored the training based around the needs of an employment.
If we can transition people into other forms of employment using those skills, we see that as being very, very successful outcome.
Learning how to direct seed, putting the seed back into the ground, pest control, weed controls. This job has taken me out of being off track, I suppose, and has put me on track sort of thing.
Help it look after the land and replant more trees around and let the land breathe more.
This is our land, and when they do go back on country, the first thing they say when they come back is, wow, you know, that's fantastic, I love being out there, you know, it's the birds, the trees and knowing the different species. It's reinstilling that culture and connection back to land and country.
Boxhorns are a problem because they can harbour feral animals. They reduce grazing area in your paddocks, also takes over native vegetation and can quite quickly and easily invade intact areas and become a bit of an issue in there. The Wild Eyre project has dramatically reduced the number of boxhorns, maybe by up to 90% in some of the coastal areas.
We get to spots that are inaccessible really, and that's where a lot of the boxhorn are, is in these inaccessible spots.
What they've done with aerial treatment of boxhorns has been much appreciated. We're more than happy to back up their hard work by doing what we can that joins all that area that they have treated boxhorns, so it's worked in really well together.
I've had some comments from a lot of the locals about the Wild Eyre project and controlling the boxhorns in these hard to get to areas, and they're quite surprised. Some of them never thought they'd see it happen in their lifetime.
The Wild Eyre project came along and we joined up. We've got about 2,500 acres under an agreement with them. It's enabled us to actually still make a little bit of income from the paddock while we're looking after the country as well.
It used to be very barren and bare, so it's good to get out amongst some of the trees that we're growing, and it looks fantastic.
We've revegetated and reseeded at least 40 hectares of our farm back to revegetation. It's really lovely walking out in under the sheoaks, looking at all the understory that's regrowing. Just the diversity of birds and lizards and things that you see around.
Been doing a bit of rotational grazing. We've already noticed the difference. There was more ground cover in those paddocks where we haven't been able to rest it. The sheep are in better condition and the country's doing better. We have a lot more diversity of feed than what we used to have when we first come here.
Over the years we've had numerous projects. Didn't have to do a lot of re-veg. The scrub was there, we just wanted to protect it and see what could regenerate. It's a real win-win for us. Yeah, we'd like to do a bit more actually. Now that we've seen what we can do, it's working a treat.
The wonderful thing is that my kids are also quite involved and keen on doing the same things as us. So it's not going to be just a couple of generations, it's going to go on for many years. And I think there's a lot more that could be done, given the opportunity to other people to have the same chance as we have, where you can get that bit of help to get you going.
Farmers talk a lot socially, whether it be at the pub, bounce ideas off around what each other's been doing. Sparked a fair bit of confidence in farmers to ask and throw a few ideas out there.
There's a better awareness for the environment in general over here over the last few years.
It's really nice to live in an area that you know you're improving for future generations.
Beautiful country, and I like looking after beautiful country because I want my kids to see it and that how the country is now.
We've come a long way in managing and restoring this magnificent country, but there's still work to do. Join us, support us today. Wild Air, conservation through collaboration.